They're a few ways out, and I see that maybe after a while, people who play video games might want to come back and think for a bit, and then try the game out from the beginning and start over. It's much like using the USB drive or your factory defaults to get your operating system new again, or even using a different one.
Didn't tell you either.
I recommend Linux Mint. They're coming out with
No, I
20.
didn't spend as much as Bernard, thank God.
And it's got a special girl code name. It's pretty neat.
Oh,
And for
I'm sorry, Dad.
the actual type of situation that people are in, they might want to stick with Windows if they can get a copy of it. It's on 10 right now. So
I don't know.
by the time the far future hits, well, there's always that. Because the company, claimed they're not going to do another Windows
Don't worry, you're not
because they're just getting ready for, Eliana.
Okay. I'm just
But,
saying, Jeffrey doesn't contact you either to take
a lot of
the task.
people,
This
like,
concept had gone out
maybe
the
a
window.
black
Well, yes,
Countach
you
I
did.
have, but they kind of white paint kind of messes it up to some
Very
people.
exotic.
So the situation is
What a shame we couldn't
similar
go from
to
British
what
Muslim,
people
did
always
it?
have
Daniel Cleaver.
versus what they always want to have in,
Absolutely not.
according to
It's good enough for
what's
all
actually
of
available.
I think
There
I can
are
say with total
many
confidence,
remarks that are
absolutely not.
left
Well, I'm
behind
sure he'd
for
say the same about
Lamborghini.
you, given your past behavior.
And so when
Sorry?
the doors
I
open
think
up,
you know.
it actually sounds like this. It's probably the more mean of the two
Looks like I'm sure
feelings
you
that
didn't get the message
kind
either.
of look at people when they go clothes shopping. Like I mentioned, a pair of heels, a dress. Some of these things, like gifts for girls like
Really wanted to
bras,
see a friend.
are like gifts
No,
from
tell you
guys
what,
like
I have an
panties.
idea. Let me finish this. While you go home, have a long
Maybe
hot
a
bath,
purse.
cool round.
Possibly a new watch I could return. I've
there
got this
someone here?
telephone, which you saw earlier,
Not that I'm aware of. Unless,
and
of course, that was the thing again.
I've got that for $40, and the other one is a little lighter, narrower, slightly shorter. It goes for $30. So you can kind of figure out like how much money people get out of
Going
$100,
mad.
and which
I'm
you
actually
can
really
see in
bad.
a 20 or a 10.
No, I'm sorry.
No, I
So,
at least
I've got groceries, enough groceries for
Just give me one more hour.
the next week, but I have to leave in half an hour to go shopping.
And debunning.
The situation is a little bit dim.
And you know,
So
when I said
the
that
actual places that I'm over in terms of what they want to eat
Okay,
instead
yeah.
for dinner, about
Alright.
who's actually going to be so groceries, you can actually take with you wherever you go. So the old product of Macro Socket from Robotech is just that. And the Star She's I'm kind of actually all over the place with anime. There are obviously a few looks, a few modeling, and a few models. There's this movie called Bound, and it stars these two girls, and one of them is Jennifer Tilly, and the other one kind of always forget her name, but kind of like the situation with movies
I
is
thought you said
kind of that. And the other star of the movie, her name is kind of easy to remember now that I bring it up, but it's Gina Gershon. But the only way you forget about those things is because watching a video is like that. Sorry I couldn't show you the other telephone, but I did look for it. So I have some of these actual, things about, kind of keeping it together, or kind of like keeping it little to do in terms of privacy, or some of the situation that you say with mine. And the other half is like that, but I'm actually just kind of waiting for these actual reasons to neglect themselves. And this one's LG, this one's TCL. And I use Talkatone because, you know, I have to get a new SIM for the telephone. And what I do in this room is pretty much, you know, sleep. Sleep around.